Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today I'm going to be talking about the Darvish trade, the Lucroy trade, just a couple of them, my quick thoughts on them, and then I'll hop out of here. But first things first, I'll talk about the Lucroy trade. The package they got back from the Rockies is just terrible. Player to be named later. What are they doing? I mean, they couldn't get back at least a solid piece from Colorado. I mean, I don't know how you do that, but I mean, Lucroy wasn't doing good for us at all, batting-wise. His defense was fine, I guess, but he really wasn't doing anything for us. I mean, it was definitely worth trading him, but not for the stuff that they got back for him. Definitely not, but, I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I think the Rockies got a steal there. Great starting catcher for them, and they'll definitely use that. And I like the Darvish trade. It's kind of like I didn't want him to be traded, but I don't think they were going to re-sign him. I mean, if they could have re-signed him, I don't know why they would trade him, but I was kind of getting the feeling that he didn't want to be here. Going in Los Angeles, got guys like Maeda, people that will be kind of like him around him, know the language, will be good for him, but he'll do well in Los Angeles, definitely. A great defense behind him. But for that trade, they actually got a decent return. I think Willie Calhoun could turn out to be a very, very solid player. At least a starter. I don't see him becoming anything worse than that. He looks to be a solid player. Hopefully we can use him. A couple other guys, they're pretty decent. They can hit. And they can do a lot of stuff. So. They weren't. The Darvish trade wasn't terrible. The Lucroy trade was, but I don't think. I'm much in my next DSFR for the Rangers. I just don't think they're going to make the playoffs now, just because. I mean, if they do something like St. Louis Blues in the NHL, sell off their pieces that's traded on the line, and then somehow make the playoffs and get to the second round, that'd be great. But it's just not happening with that team because the Blues already had a solid foundation there. They had two guys in expiring deals that they wanted to get out, or one guy, I guess. But they still made it. But they had a solid team there. I don't think Rangers have really put together that kind of team that can still make that push for the playoffs. Again, trading Jeffress to the Brewers for basically nothing isn't going to help either. That's one less bullpen arm. I don't know how the starting pitch is going to get any better. So we'll have to see. It's very tough, but it's. As you know on Twitter, if you look at like Rangers tweets, you see the comments. They're pretty fierce, but like the season is over, tank, which I kind of believe in. If they really want to, they can tank, and I'll be perfectly fine with that. Just because they aren't going anywhere right now, and if they would like to get a very good prospect from the draft, that would be amazing. So we'll have to wait and see. Of course, like the MLB draft is probably the least hyped draft out of all major four. So it's still a good draft. A lot of good players come from it, of course, but we'll have to see. So, I mean, Darvish will do well in Los Angeles, and I think Lucroy will do well in Colorado with that altitude. You know, I think he works out well there. He has some great guys around him, and he can definitely do well there. I mean, he's like a coordinator for that starting pitching. I think that's pretty smart for the Rockies. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's another bullpen, or not another bullpen. That's a great starter for the Dodgers who can get some innings for you. That team just looks scary. After this trade, I think a lot of people are just saying Dodgers all the way for the World Series, but they're the Dodgers and they can screw up a lot of the time. So we'll have to wait and see for that. The Astros not making a lot of moves. I mean, a lot of contenders really didn't do much. So it's a lot of middling teams that kind of got some good stuff there. So we'll have to wait and see, guys. So that'll be it for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like. If you guys really did enjoy, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.